Is that loud for y'all or what? It's loud for the song for me. Hey, I don't give a damn how loud it is. This has been the Punkery, right, ladies and gentlemen. Sean's here. HENDRIK is here. I don't know why I didn't decide to sing this here today, honestly. Yeah, I'm not going to do it, so I don't think I need to be ready for it. But either way, this has been the Punkery Show where Sean and HENDRIK are here on a Sunday. On a Sunday. Now, I was going to have a different start to the show here because we were going to reveal why the show is on a Sunday this week and it is not. Oh, okay, I see it's happening. So, HENDRIK midweek came in and said, "Hey, you can move the show to a Sunday if you want." And I'm like, Sunday? What is this bullshit? So I thought about it. Really? Well, we'll see how cool it is today. But I thought about it and I was like, no. But then something else happened this week. And it was thought or deliberated upon, and I was like, you know what? Let's have the show on a Sunday this week. So, contrary to what y'all thought, I lied the entire week about why the show was on a Sunday. It is not because HENDRIK wanted it on a Sunday. If it was because of that, it would have been denied. But it's because we have breaking news out of the studio, which we have to bullshit here until I can find the sound.
I knew it all the time.
Breaking news.
Did you know? Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. We have a new wave of admins on the server. They have just been put up in the past couple of minutes. So if we take a look at the right of your Discord, if you see any differences, those are the differences. You know, HENDRIK, you know how during sports shows where, people take quotes, like, let's say Formula 1 just ended, right? And Max Verstappen has won the X Cup. Imagine if the color commentator just coughed in the background while he was saying that. Yeah. I think that's what you did.
10 what?
But, huh? 10 what? Okay, never mind. Anyway, so there are new admins on the server, ladies and gentlemen. If my memory serves me, which is dwindling as time goes on. Actually, I've got the list right here. So,
do you think that the history repeats itself?
Yes.
Okay, so was it the last time that there were new admins added and someone did not agree with them, the choices that were made, and then the someone you worked with,
yeah.
Then it kind of escalated in the long term, in the long run. Was it the last time?
No, it was 2 times ago.
Okay.
Well, technically, what you're talking about happened 3 times ago, 4 times ago, and 5 times ago. But, 3 times ago and 4 times ago, as well as 2 times ago. But 2 times ago was the over the top that you're talking about. Last time, I don't really remember there being any real problems, right? But before I get to that thought, let me just name the fucking people, bro.
Alright, be slow.
Be slow? Okay. So we got Bankai 8668. I forgot his fucking name. I fucked this shit up.
Who is that guy?
Bankai. You'll figure it out. Katsamat. Shout out to that dude saying his name wrong, as usual. Kind Guy. QNVN. Preacher. Rezer. And Sai. Those are the 7 that have been added to the Gnag.
I heard a rumor. I heard it. It's already spreading on the streets that, like, they were gonna add 6 admins, but then, as we know, the number 6 has also history in this game, so they had to find one more. I'm not gonna name it who it was. One of them, but one of them wasn't like he kind of got it for pity.
Well, I'm quite sure there were 6 added last time, so.
And when it was, do you remember? Just to remind us all. I don't remember.
Who were they last year?
I mean, when and who also? Yeah.
I don't remember. I think I've got receipts here. Hold on, I can tell you when in 2022. It was August. Oh shit! It was August 22nd of last year. That was the last time.
Okay.
So it's basically a year. 60 just said, "Okay, this is weird. WTF? What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about, man?" But yes, those been the 7 that have been added to the admin team, and I've already screwed it up, obviously, as I think I said Bankai's name wrong, so that shows how much I know, right? But yeah, Hendrik, right? I don't want to put you on the spot here, but what do you think? Because excuse me, no. So
you should say all the names. You didn't even say the names yet, did you?
I didn't say the names.
Yeah, or did I miss it? Did you say all the names?
Bro, this guy is Stugatz personified, bro. I'm telling you, he's there. He's been drinking. Jess told me I did. Yeah, I said no.
I already. Yeah, okay.
But yeah, congrats to all them 7, right? I think I remember I had the how do I feel about this segment for the past 2 years, right? In 2021, I was like, shrug. In 2022, I think I was like, oh, this is nice. But this year, I think the process was a lot more interesting than the last times, right? Of the NG era, I think this was the one where it was the most prospect heavy, I would say. There are times in the late Crazy Bob era where people are like, "Oh, we need admins. What the fuck are you talking about? You don't need fucking admins. What are you talking about?" But this time, I thought it was pretty exciting. So, see, I was going to ask you if there is one that felt like it came out of left field, but I'm not too sure I want to put that pressure on you.
You mean UNVN?
Yes.
Yeah. I'd like, like I told before, I can say whatever I want. I know some sensitive information about Navarro, and I've made him very clear that if I ever, run out of strikes, that info will be made public. So
I'm getting deja vu right now.
Are you?
I feel like this happened on the show before.
The history speaks for itself. It repeats itself.
History is repeating right now. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I think we're on the same topic here. Yeah, one name pops out more than others, right?
Yes. So, I would say, I'm not talking shit, obviously, but I would definitely say that QNVN is definitely a pick out of left field, man. I didn't expect that at all, and it's not in the sense that he's dumb or anything. It's just, I thought, hey, if there was a dude, right, that comes on and he's just here to play, that's the dude. You know what I mean? So I never thought. You know what I mean? I'm not. I never thought that he'd be one of the dudes. You know what I mean? Obviously, I think he'll end up being good. Right? I don't think there's a question about that. I'm sure there are other concerns, which I don't have. Obviously, I guess I'm kind of biased about that, but I suppose it's nice to see some dude that I think just comes in to play the game.
Yeah.
With as far as I can figure, no ulterior motive. That actually got it. You know what I mean? So that's where I come from when it comes to QNVN coming from left field. You know what I mean? So everybody else is pretty standard, right? I mean, Rezer, I don't think there's a bad thing that anyone can say about Reeee.
They just want to make 1, 2, 3, one by one admin gang, for Fast, Dusty Flop, Evan, now going to be in HM. I'm happy for you next year. It's gonna be you, man.
Wait, didn't you just name admins? Who? What? I don't remember. I don't understand. You just named people who are already admins, right? Who's
1, 2, 3?
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, here's the thing about. Listen. You know what? Screw it. I'm not gonna bother. So, Orpheus just said PatMueirech should have been promoted. And I got something to say about PatMueirech in a little bit. It has nothing to do with this. Nothing to do with this topic.
Yes.
But
I've seen you being involved with him lately in the game.
Oh yeah. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But again, congrats to all of the dudes, and hopefully y'all learn very quick. I'm sure y'all will, and it should be some good shit. You know what I mean? It should be some good shit. I've got one bone to pick about all of this, but as HENDRIK alluded to, right? I think I do have some Esh feelings about something about all of this, but I wouldn't be doing this here for so long if I didn't know how to when to pull punches and know when to say stuff and when not to. So I'm gonna leave that alone for now. But that is what it be, at least as far as when it comes to just my thought process. But again, shout out to all 7.
I think there are many names on the list that are known for being in the guide group, for example. I can see familiar names from that group. That's something that's putting a lot of them together. Just a note, but not saying everyone should be the same, but just I see that something same between them, most of them.
Yes. Okay. So Ducati just called me out and said I'm being diplomatic instead of being realist, and you're completely correct. You are completely correct, compadre.
Yeah, I'm the real guy here.
Help. Okay,
but it is the thing. Before we go deeper, it is the thing. Now when we're warming up here, I can see the audience is also getting more involved right now. So this is one of the situations in the Siena type of game we have had before that really it creates opinions, because people, of course, they have opinions, but maybe a little bit mix of emotions also, like we have seen before. But it's interesting. I like to follow the discussion and opinions, because as we all know, when time goes on, it will simmer down. You remember when Fast got admin, we were like, what the hell, the clown, the meme guy, who chose this? How much did he pay? But now we kind of, when the dust is set, we're kind of forgetting about that. But it's interesting. I like it.
Yeah. Okay. Since I'm being called out here, I'm gonna do it. So no one's got anything bad to say about Reeee. All right. He's prime. I'll tell you that. He's prime. I'm trying to say one bad thing about him. I'm trying very hard right now.
Well, I only hate him when he kills me.
Oh yeah, that's right. They promoted the cheater. He just never fucking dies, man. I don't know how. I don't know who the fuck is in charge with this shit. But Reeee never dies. I just don't understand how they can promote a cheater, bro. That's just fucking crazy. Can you believe that? Fucking hell, man.
Yeah. Get out of here.
Then there's Preacher, right? I think he's a good dude, right? I remember when I shit on the suggestion a few weeks ago. He didn't get mad or emotional about it like a lot of people around here do. That's not obviously the only reason, but he's a good dude. I think I'm a bit of a hypocrite when I say this, but I do kind of wonder about the nice people. You know what I mean? So I look at Kind Guy, Psy, and I don't know if I can put Bank Guy in this, but you know, I think there are times where I'd be like, hey, we need people who are a bit more vocal or controversial, right? Obviously, as most of y'all know, I am not an event person. So, you know, I don't know if I don't want to put words in their mouth, but I don't know if they'll steer toward that. But I can. So Fixty just said, do you want me to say what he just said, Fixty? Just say yes or no. But I'm just, you know, I'm more biased towards yeah, okay, Fixty just said, maybe they're too nice, they won't punish anybody. Well, yeah, that's a decent thought to have, to be quite honest with you. You know what I mean? And I listen, I've said this before, right? So when the Borrow and I think Jensen and whatever that wave that was, right, got admin, they all knew what I thought about them. You know what I mean? They knew, right? And going into it, I kind of thought, you know, there's probably gonna be some fuck shit going on around here, right? But I was like, you know what, screw it, right? This is a very serious thing. If I don't say whatever that I really think, then, you know, just not having the fear of them having a chance of knowing what I've said, that wouldn't be a fear to have, or that would make sense to have. So I just said what I said, right? Navarro, obviously, I think he took it as motivation. Obviously, he got better for it. Jensen went on the next year. I think he won most effective. So obviously that shows how much I know, which is almost nothing. But, you know, obviously with those three, I would say there is a bit of a concern. As Fixty just said, you know, these are great dudes, right? They're nice dudes. But will they have the cojones to get shit done when shit needs to get done? That, I know that sounds a bit...
Who said it? Where?
Me, I just said it.
Oh, yeah.
That may sound a bit morbid, but that, I would suppose, is what some people may think, as it was just jammed to me a few minutes ago. So, but I don't have a doubt that they will figure that out as well. Who did I miss? Oh, Katsuma. Well, I'm biased with him. He's been...
in the media team.
Yeah, he's been excellent with the media shit.
I don't even really know the dude. I've heard him a few times.
Yes, so, you know, I'm not too sure what I can say there. And who else did I miss? Where'd the list go?
Gone. Demoted. Oh.
No, we said everything. Yeah. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. All right, that is my raw, unfiltered take, which had to be.
I think, like, I know what you mean. Like, some people have really passive play style. Like, they don't get involved with other people. They're like, you know, they're like kind guy in a way. It's alright. It's alright, like, because everyone has their own style of playing, but not all, you know, admins shouldn't be like that. Because, you know, when I like players who, well, I'm not saying I don't like the players who just fish, but I really like the players who play the game, get involved, die, kill, you know, and they can still, you know, keep it as a game and, you know, carry on. I think that's nice.
Yeah, it's true. And like I said, I'm a hypocrite because,
yes,
you know, I was one of those dudes that was like, you know, didn't really want to get involved in a lot of shit until I did, right? But I was mostly one of those dudes that didn't really talk shit or fuck around or
I understand
conflicts. But so that's why I'm a hypocrite, right? So when I if the word is criticize Bankai, Kind Guy, and Sai, it is coming from a lane of hypocrisy as well, because I was kind of like those three, or especially Kind Guy and Sai. I was definitely like those two in the past. So, you know, it's a huge it's a good mix of people, right? You got people that stick their necks in every hit contract like VN does, and then you got those three I just said, and then you got people in between. So I think it was a good lineup. And
all males. I think two Europeans, more Americans.
All males.
I know some people will see it from that, point of view.
I mean, maybe. I never thought about it that way, huh? But
yeah,
I guess the yeah, never mind. But yeah, shout out to all of them 7.
Shout out to all the males. Yeah, that's right.
Help! I think Orpheus said he wanted to say something. Is he still here?
Yeah,
I'll let
your
him
ass in
say
here.
something before I move on here, because he said something about PatMueirech. I got a bone to pick with PatMueirech.
Welcome.
Hello, hi, yes.
Yeah.
If there's a baby crying in the background, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So I was mainly
Don't go there.
shit posting about fucking PatMueirech being admin,
I know.
but yeah, he didn't get promoted for being admin because he keeps wanting to bail from this fucking political debate thing.
I'm still waiting for that shit.
I am too. Also, I did want to say one thing. All the choices for admin are actually really good. There's nothing negative you could say about them. They're actually really helpful players in the community and everything. And I guess that's it, yeah.
Yeah, I been agree. You know what I mean? Push comes to shove, I do been agree, right? As Hendrik tried to say, everybody's got a different personality type, right? And everybody plays the game different, right?
Oh,
And I
yeah.
don't think that should be put against them.
And then it's a good thing actual active players or active members in the community actually got chosen rather than select players that just idle in the game 24/7.
Going AFK, huh?
Yeah.
Do you mean Ducati?
Yes, Ducati. I don't know what the fuck that dude doing, man. I tell you, like, and if he's a
Nobody
medic,
knows.
I don't know, man. Whenever he's a medic and he goes to sleep and stays on the server, and people die, it's like people are probably sitting down for 10 minutes, wondering when are they gonna get a medic. Lo and behold, the only medic on the server is Ducati, who's AFK. It's like, bro, come on, dude. Like, turn your fucking game off. Go buy a Windows 10 key. Yo, Orpheus, go buy this cocksucker Windows 10 key.
How about get a job? I got a kid to take care of.
Rip in peace. Well, Ducati, $12, bro. That's all I can say.
Alright, I'm over here. Have a good day.
Alright, see you, man. Is dead.
You too.
Let's see here. So, those are the new admins, obviously, and we will see them as time goes on. So, I got a bone to pick with PatMueirech, right? A couple of nights ago, a lot of us were possessed by the Bubba Jivaman. A lot of us were up until 4 a.m. playing NG, which, that's not a very proud thing for me to say, obviously.
Yeah. I'm surprised.
Yeah,
I'll tell
it's
you
the
that.
first time I've played until the daily reset since it was moved from 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. local time. I don't remember when that was or when the last time I did it, but the Bubba Jivaman got me good. They got me good. So, PatMueirech, you know what I mean? It was all good and fun, by the way, what I'm going to say right now. But a lot of us had a lot of beef going on for about 2.5 hours. It was fun. It was fun beef. But I just want to call out PatMueirech and his lack of testosterone. All right. So the main idea of it is that we were placing hits on each other, right? Or he was placing hits on me, and I was trying to kill him. Sometimes I'd fail, sometimes I'd win, right? And there was a moment where he placed hit on me after I killed him, and I'm like, shit, all right, I'm about to kill this dude again. And then I track him, and he's 3.5 miles away. He's in Gran Sonora Desert, and I'm like, bro, PatMueirech, can you grow some balls, bro? Get some testosterone up in this bitch, bro. Why are you placing hits on people who are 3.5 miles away from you? What is that in kilometers? It's like 6 kilometers or some shit. It's like,
oh yeah, like other side of the map.
Yeah, imagine, Hendrik, if a guy who you were having beefs with placed a hit on you from 6 kilometers away. You kidding me, bro? That is some low T if I ever seen it. So, yeah, so a few of us were trying to go after him, right? And it was a wild goose chase around the city and shits. He was going through the subway, and for whatever reason, he would not use Discord chat. I don't know why he does this, but he would like giggle. He would giggle maniacally through the in-game voice chat. And I'm like, bro, this dude is possessed by the Bubba Jivaman himself, bro. Like, if you heard the maniacal giggling that he was doing a few nights ago, you would have.
I heard it actually.
Spirits.
Yeah,
you did.
I did few times when yeah I was.
Oh, you
before.
were there,
yeah. I killed you 2 times, but yeah, I heard it and it was confusing at least.
Well, it was confusing because PatMueirech claims to be part of the anti-Bubba Jivaman coalition. But yet, when you heard his giggle, it was like, damn, bro, he's possessed like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? So, so basically, we killed him several times. He died a lot that night. I mean, we died a lot too, but he died a lot. I think
everyone did. Yeah, yeah.
So basically, each death that he got was for every person that he forced an unfair death on. Because you know that.
Sorry, what?
So each one of his deaths was for everybody who got an unfair death forced on them by him. It was tributes.
Oh yeah.
Because I remember when Lazar got Donkey today for quitting to avoid and all this other stuff. I didn't use my admin powers. I just killed him. So the punishment was me killing him. So that basically was what happened to PatMueirech. He got deaded many times over, and the Bubba Jivaman got him good. That's all I can say about that. So for PatMueirech and for other players who have low testosterone, we have a meal plan for you, because there's a lot of whining and bitching that goes on, whether it be on this server or on the internet in general. And we need to empower our men again to get our T levels back up. So, full soybean diet for Ron, I think that's what's going on. So we need to add some oysters and some asparagus to the diet of Ron so that his testosterone goes up and that he will not be giggling in voice chat, being, hey, he needs some meat too, pause. That's for damn sure. He needs a whole meal plan to get his T up. All in good fun, obviously, but that is PatMueirech, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of that, Hendrik, I'm going to tell you right now, you are the biggest tryhard cop I've ever seen in this server's history.
Oh, now you see it like what you have heard for so long, and now you actually feel it and see it yourself. Because I agree, like, no shame on that. I've always said that myself. I am the tryhard cop ever since the Movie Maker drug harvest incident.
Yeah. Word. See, there are some things that you don't know until you experience it, and when you experience Hendrik and his tryhard copitude, you really figure out and understand what it is. I tell you, bro, this man is like white on porridge. I'll tell you, bro. Like, he just, like, if you turn warrant, see, I don't want to be narcissistic here, but yeah, I don't want to be narcissistic here, but there are times where I'm out here, if there's any status on me, like a hit contract, or, well, for some people at least, or if I'm warrants, there are some people that want to get the street cred, and want to come out here and get Rashawn and kill him and put him on the media channel as your boy Hendrik here has done, right? But this man is a try-hard cop. Now, and in this moment, it's kind of similar to what Attaboy said about Sativa Geezer when he made that video about him, because Attaboy said that Sativa Geezer got deaded a few times more than in that video. Now, I didn't kill Hendrik, but that last picture that he put in the media section, that was fresh off of shotgunning PatMueirech and Isabel.
Yes.
Actually, one more thing about PatMueirech. So I can tell he is actually a Bubba Jumpman agent because he had a hit contract and Isabel had a hit contract. And Isabel was... I was going to say something really bad. Isabel was ready to get destroyed. Oh, Lord. Pause. Isabel was about to get killed. Let's just say that. And PatMueirech just came right in there. He was scheming. He prevented the hit contract kill on Isabel. And then, get this, Hendrik. PatMueirech let Isabel take refuge in his car. I'm like, bro, what is this?
I saw it, and actually, I have a hold of. I have a screenshot of you being in the same car with Isabel, and I was gonna, publish it, but then I figured I will save it for a better time. But yes, you were in the same car with Isabel riding. I don't know what you were doing, but I saw it from the distance, and I took a screenshot.
Hey, yo, Rizzy, don't Ayo me, alright? Number one, I'm gonna explain right now, okay? So, Isabel's car was wrecked, right? Isabel got out of the car, their car, his car, whatever car, and then somehow G-abused into my passenger seat, right? And at that point, I thought to myself, there's a way I can kill Isabel from... Anyway, I'm not going to say that. So I just thought to myself, should I do this or not? And then Isabel got out of the car. All right. I'm not too sure what happened after that, but that is you're trying to Me Too me right now, and I'm gonna sue you like Trump would, and I'm gonna take all your money because it is complete misinformation and out of context to say that Isabel was in my car for more than 30 seconds on results of G-abuse. All right, so... oh yeah, Wizzy. PatMueirech gives rides pause to suspicious folk. Now, luckily enough, PatMueirech and Isabel got their just desserts. They both got shotgunned by yours truly. And
yes, I saw it, and I gotta say, I was confused. Like, you were behind the building, 3 of you, and all of a sudden it's just you. And I'm like, what? You killed 2 cops? What?
Listen, man, I'm telling y'all are sleeping on the so-called media guy, bro. Y'all are sleeping on him. Listen, I may be the media guy around here, so-called, but I got a shot. All right, I was not good on Samp because Samp is, 2 guns were the meta in Samp.
You know what?
And sawed off and the Mac/Tech, just system. Good.
You are the so-called media guy, and I'm the so-called radio guy, because I never consider myself, actually being here.
Yeah, you're here for the ride. Pause.
I'm also kind of like the so-called admin guy.
No comment about that.
Yeah, I don't put too much value on my name.
Yeah,
other than Tryhard cupping. Yeah.
Somehow you get all these strikes as well for whatever reason, despite that.
Yeah.
Fago just said sleeping on guy. Hey yo, that's y'all are sleeping on a so-called media guy, bro. I got the shot, bro. My motto is shotgun only. Hendrik, the so-called blank. The so-called who? Yes,
What?
but y'all, like I said, y'all are sleeping on a so-called media guy, bro. The other week I was stealing QMVN's hits like nobody's business. You know what I mean? I was riding around in a Hakachu, whatever you say that bike, stealing everyone in QMVN's hits. You know what I mean? So I'm telling you, bro, watch out for the so-called media guy. I'm not gonna flub today. I don't think I'm gonna play today because I played a bit too much over the past 2 days and I don't feel right about it in my head. But watch out for the so-called media guy, bro. He's got a shot. He's got a shot. I'll tell you my secret. I probably said it already, but I ain't gonna say it. If you know, you know. So that is what it is.
Also, next week, same shit. I don't think I can be here on Saturday.
Oh, well, that's too bad. Like I said, I lied the entire week and said that the reason why the show was on Sunday is because of Hendrik. That was a lie.
I recall you saying that the Sundees are back. The Sundees are now an option again. I recall you saying that.
I said Sundees are now an alternate option to the show.
We don't use if we have the purpose.
Well, it's mostly if I have the purpose, but I'll consider your purposes too.
I am the so-called radio guy.
Yes. Here's the thing, Hendrik. Right? I have acquiesced too much to people who used to be on the show. All of them, not just all of them. Ali, Cyberg, and Esh when it comes to what day this show is on, and I ain't doing that no more. We ain't acquiescing nobody no more, except for today when the new admins were made. So that is what it be. So yes. Next Saturday is when I don't know about him, but is when I will be back. So this is what it be. We do have time here. I want to see if we can get some Reeee going here. I don't see Tank's hand up, so I think one of us has to be Tank for one of us.
Yeah, you know, these people, they want a hand-holding so much. They're like snow legs, man. Like, that idea was so bad. Like, dude, it's cops and robbers, man.
Shit, man. Come on. This is fucking stupid. And here's one right here. This one, Hendrik, is from Sergeant Martin Riggs. He's a medic on the server. He said, agree or Hendrik, prevent medics from being robbed during a CPR. Only during. Agree or re?
While we make that update, we could also make an update. It's like, stop people killing me while I'm playing. Because it's not fair.
Killing you while what now?
Yeah, like, never. Because it's not cool. Right?
So people just stop killing you at all, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like, it wouldn't be possible. Because I don't like it. Getting killed.
Oh, okay, I understand what you're saying. It took me a while to realize that.
But yeah. Reeee.
Yeah, that's... He says, Reeee, there it is. And this is, for me, a definite Reeee. Ladies and gentlemen, medics already, for the most part, don't have to worry about beef that is spawned by them, right? If you don't crash your car into people, you usually don't have to worry about somebody killing you unless it's DM. I don't see why we need to mitigate even more of medics' already minuscule chance of being attacked, or whatever the case may be. So, very simply, if you have too much money on you, take a pit stop and put your money in the bank, right? And I think it is a good thing that there are things in place so that medics, or one medic, can't just sweep up all of the revives, right? If they have too much money, they can just go in deposits. If they revived somebody just now, they have to wait 15, 20 seconds for somebody else for them to revive somebody else. It is, I would say, so that another medic can come in and get another revive, so that you don't have to be communist about it and take every revive for yourself. Well, it's not communist at all, actually. But this is a Reeee, definitely. If you get robbed as a medic, again, either kill him or tough titties, honestly. So that is what it be. So it's from HENDRIK, so he can't answer, so I'm just gonna say it to myself.
Okay.
There's an agree or Reeee from HENDRIK. Make cops visible to each other in the Shiegi.
Correct.
So he has a video here of him killing a few terrorists. He's not going for headshots because he is a noob. And then a cop from downtown shoots at HENDRIK thinking that he's a terrorist because he has no shirt on. So, a read to myself, should cops be able to see each other during a Shiegi? That's a great question. That's a great question.
It's confusing. Like,
it's not confusing.
If you want me to back it up, like, let's say, if someone is driving a car, you can't even see inside of it that well, and you don't know if it's like a cop or a terrorist, and you might shoot or you might not, but you can't really know. Maybe you're shooting the friendly guy, but and also people look different. So I've had more than one moment where I've been shooting someone who's not a terrorist, or like I've been shot at. And for example, on that clip, the distance was, quite a lot. So it's like hard to even see that close and be sure. It's confusing. Or example, in that Ziege, it's quite dark inside the building. So would make more sense.
Yeah.
Before you answer, have you been in the mission yourself many times? How familiar are you with it? How it works?
I've been in it a few times. I've never gotten confused. Although I remember the time when Agent M was a cop and he had the inmate skin, and I just would think if Agent M went to a Shiegi with that skin, he would definitely get shot at. So. Yeah, I guess I can say agree. I think what Jinasuk said in that topic, make name tags visible at the very least for cops, would probably make sense. Fuck off, Rashoff. But yeah, I'll say agree to your suggestion, HENDRIK.
Good.
Okay, we'll do that. Chips had a suggestion saying better inventory. Basically, if you have... So right now with /INV, it only shows how much you have of a thing. But he wants it to be a bit fractionated here, so if you have... Let's say you have 2 adrenaline pills, it'll say 2 out of 3. If you have 4 animal traps, do you care more?
Oh yeah, this is clear.
Yeah, if you have like...
Agree.
8...
I see it. Agree.
I see it. Agree. Well, I do think bank insurance 1 is kind of weird. That is a bit too binary for 2023. I'm not too sure why whoever coded that. It should definitely say yes or no if you have bank insurance, not 1 or 0. I don't understand why binary had to come into that. But,
true.
Yeah, but yeah, why not? Why not? Agree to Chip's suggestion of the fractions. I don't really think it's really needed, honestly, but if it's very simple, then that's fine. Bank insurance active? Yeah, it can be like that. Yes or no, active or not active. That's completely fine. So yeah, there it is for Chips. So anyway, that'll been do it, ladies and gentlemen, for the Punkery. We're gonna get the camera on shit back on here. Cause I like this shit right here. I was thinking of singing this shit at the beginning, but there are some things I can do. Or there are some things that I can do but don't want to do, and that's not one of the things. Or that is one of the things. Anyway, so again, this been Rashawn Hendrick. Congratulations again to the 7 admins who were made just after the show started. Give them support. Don't give them a hard time, or I guess do if you want them to. Pardon, pause. And I will see you next week, Saturday. I don't know about Hendrik, but this was the Punkery Show, and it is. What are you choking on, bro?
COVID.
Again?